Raising gender neutral kids. Would you raise your children in a gender neutral home? Well, that's what Avatar actress Zoe Saldana decided to do with her 3 boys. Zoe and her producer-director husband, Marco Perego Saldana, celebrated 10 years of marriage earlier this year and later told people how they've been raising their sons, 9-year-old twins Sai and Bowie, plus their 7-year-old Zen. Take a look at the whole family. Beautiful family. Well, in May 2018, Zoe first spoke out about raising her boys in a gender-neutral household and not giving anyone gender-specific roles. She told Women's Health that mom's the boss thing is not going to happen in our family because that means he's the fun one, the good guy, while I'm the disciplinarian. I don't want my kids to look at women like, oh God, they're so annoying. They always come with structure. Zoe has since doubled down on teaching her boys to honor and celebrate women. This is what she told People magazine. Take a look. It's very important that the boys honor themselves, their femininity, and celebrate their feminine self as well. We're very hard on our boys, the same way we're hard on women. And boys are encouraged to be strong and to suppress their emotions. Once you learn to do that so much for so long, you become completely excommunicated from your feelings. We definitely understood the assignments and accepted it, knowing that we were raising boys during a time when women's movements are so important. When you look at parenting, the whole thing about matriarchy and patriarchy, the daddy's little girl and mama's boys, my husband and I find that completely ludicrous and absolutely unhealthy for upbringing of a child. Well, on one hand, it's their beautiful family to raise them however they want, and clearly they're happy, so I'm happy for them, so I will give them a round of applause. On another hand, there are a lot of you men out there that are super uncomfortable with tapping into your vulnerable side and suppressing feelings. I literally had a conversation with a friend the other day who was struggling to communicate how he was feeling because he felt embarrassed to do it with me, and I'm me. And so I had to force him to share it. And at the end of it, he was like, yo, I feel so comfortable telling you how I feel, and I wish I could do that more. Well, the fact is you could do it more. I don't think you need to be super feminine to tap into your feminine side. Mm-hmm. But I also don't like this idea that I'm going to beat my son if he cries or, you know, my girl, whatever. I do think that it's okay to raise your kids in a way of having a more tapped in experience with their vulnerable side. But I also don't think raising kids in a gender neutral household or gender neutrality means that you're wanting your kids to be gay, soft, a punk, or any of those other things. What do you think?
I feel like that's what this headline is very like misleading because it's not forcing anything on anybody. Like I saw this first and thought like when I was little, I had Barbies, but like my theme of my birthday was like Pokemon and like very boyish stuff. I was very like tomboyish, and my parents never were like, no, put a Barbie instead in my hands. And I feel like I love men that are more like, I hate even feminine and masculine, the words. I just like softer. I don't know, but I don't like the word feminine.
Yeah. Well, I think that there is femininity and masculinity, and we have to talk about what that means. But like, is it masculine to paint your nails or not? I don't think it's not masculine if you paint your nails. Now, correct. You know, you go get a French tip, like we were talking about it again. I don't know. Bad Bunny probably does it because he gay baits, but then again, maybe he feels comfortable there. Mm-hmm. I don't know that that's the same thing we're talking about here, because I don't think we should tell our kids that they need to wear a dress to understand the feminine experience. I don't think we should tell them that they can't wear a dress, but I don't think we should push and promote anything with kids to just be anything other than kids. If you're a boy or a girl, how do you feel? Your feelings matter. You know, I don't think we should be forcing people into this idea of what being super masculine is or super feminine is, whether they're a boy or a girl. I think Zoe speaking about it is great because it's creating a conversation, but I want to know what you guys think, because I'm sure some of you right now are saying, ain't no way I'm letting my son. You don't even have a kid, but you still gonna say it. All right. Anyway, bye, Zoe. Come on the show.